accident once, and she could never finish an entire thought, an entire sentence. She was compartmentalized in all of her sentences until she got angry, and then she would have only that one track that she would go at. And there's a lot of that kind of thing going on here for me. Just pay attention. I'm going to walk through those in a second, but let me also give you a great free tool. Chase, you brought up the water glass. I love that water glass with the finger out and all that, but watch the water tremble. Once when I was a kid, I read in Ripley's Believe It or Not, the first lie detector was put your finger in a pan of water and watch for the ripples. Watch the water ripple as she holds her hand, and then watch her obsess on setting it back down. That's a good indicator of stress. You can use that when somebody's on the witness stand. You're doing depositions. You can see stress then. That's fight or flight coming and going, and it causes our bodies to do a lot of stuff.
I am forever now going to be handing glasses of water to random people when I talk to them and just watching closely. Hello, can you guys hear me? That's always the first question. Can you hear me? Okay, we should be good there.
When she does that, Scott, she does a couple of times. She says, to answer something that's true. And then she does a yeah. I love that one. She breaks, once she says that, when she says, yeah, she breaks eye contact down, and then she's got that distaste in her mouth as she does that, internalizes the thoughts and looks down.
Yeah.
She repeats that question about technology. Exactly what kind of technology you have. What kind of technology do I have? That's a distancing tool, a chance to allow her to think,
behavior panel,
whatever.
nice
and then she goes to, I have
loud?
One phone, the other one's packed up. Okay, which of us packs our phone and goes to our backup phone so we can move? That's too much information. That's insulating again. And then she's got a toothy smile suddenly. I think that's her conflict face. Chase, you.
They're talking about the Fiona Harvey, the woman that Martha from Baby Reindeer is supposed to be. Caveating that Baby Reindeer has been adjusted to make it for better TV. I think it is said adjustments that have Madam Fiona upset. They are fine? Okay. Well, one person says they're good, ergo it is fine. Alright, well. Hello, Rocky. Hello, Purbug. Hello, Julia. Hello, Alexi. It's fine if you want to listen in the background. I hope to make this interesting. Hello, Haley, Smug and Smarmy, K-Buns, Donna, Abby, Tinkerbell. Heck yeah. Missy Suspicious, Luna Bear, and username Hellfire. You're back. I love this. I learned to save the wrong species. God, I love your username. I actually told my partner about your username, and he got a kick out of it too. So, Boo Squeezy's here. Saracen Fox. Hello, my beautiful people. Can show support for myself. What could I do? Okay. What happens if I do this? Hey! Can't stay long. I volunteer at the library. What do you do at the library when you volunteer, Julia? That's kind of cool. Hello, Alice. I should probably have done that at the end. Well, I've got 5 left, so I'll do that at the end. Yeah, apparently we're allowed to give out like 10 memberships every month. Like we, the creators, are allowed to do that. I don't know what that does to my account, but I guess I'll find out. But here we go. Yeah, I'll do the other 5 at the end, I think. I should have waited until there were more people. I was just curious as to what the hell would happen if I clicked that button. Now we know. Yeah, so welcome Missy Suspicious and Theo and Haley and I Learned to Save the Wrong Species and Hellfire. Welcome to the interns. Mwahahaha. I'm pretty sure it just gives you interns. I am a nurse. This is what I say every time I leave the Walmart. Well, I can. Wouldn't go to Walmart to see the best of the species, I suppose. Hello, Adriana. Hello, Byung. Well, that's what you get for showing up early, apparently. Clean toys, help with setting up for events. Ooh, cleaning toys. Yeesh. I worked at a children's museum for a little while, and we we had a game at the end of the night. It was poop or chocolate. So you can kind of imagine where that went. That was the mystery game. The cats are all sleeping right now. The white one's already had his moment, and he's gone off to dramatically drape himself across my partner's lap. So, excuse me real fast, sorry. I put on makeup, therefore I must have a sniffly nose and runny eyes. I think I might be allergic to makeup. I know it's not the mascara. I know it's not, well, I know it's not the mascara, I guess. I think I need to put like each kind of makeup that I wear on by itself and see which one of them it is that's causing my eyes to water and my nose to run whenever I wear it. Oh, thank you, Luna Bear. That's so sweet. He is a drama cat. Oh my god, he is such a drama queen. And like the older he gets, the more obnoxious it gets. It's actually really adorable. I'm not mad at it at all. It's just funny. You like relabeling the books? You mean like putting new Dewey decibels on them or putting them in new sections? It's okay, Ruby. You know how these things go. You'll step away. I'll still be here. Actually, this one's probably going to be kind of short-ish. I'm shooting for about 2 hours. Fragrances. Fragrances don't bother me, Rocky, but something in the makeup, it specifically bugs my eyes. And I don't know what it is. But I did use my e.l.f. primer, and it is the pink one, and it does have niacinamide in it. So, I don't know what you guys think. Do I look 20 years younger? Do I look like a K-drama actress? Not even a little bit. All makeup used to make my eyes itch and water. Well, I'm a little concerned that it might be the foundation, and if it is, like literally every foundation I've ever worn sets my eyes off. So, great timing, Molly. Seriously, yes. You're going to attempt to cook a roast beef for the second time in my life. How are you cooking it, K-Buns? Genre stickers? I'm working on replacing labels on the baby board books. Stickers like to really stick. Oh, I bet. Thank you, Theo. That's sweet of you. Oh, Ruby. Yes. God, my migraines, they don't do this anymore, but they used to be. And the one I most recently had actually did this. Everything, it doesn't matter what it is, everything makes me nauseous, and the smell just makes the pain worse. And you can't not smell things. Like everything has a smell when you have the migraine. Oh, yay. My crap, wrong thing. Wrong thing again. You can do it, controller. I believe in you. My Instagram well, it should be Tiny Blue Anthropologist. I got Theo's message earlier today because I remembered to check my messages today. I'll get better about that, I promise. It's not a habit I have yet, so I don't remember to do it. Look, Brian. Brian? You got to spell it out for me phonetically. I did call you Brian last time because I thought I was being clever, but clearly I was not. So if you could type out how to pronounce your name, I will try not to mispronounce it this time. You're doing it in the oven. Are you doing a slow roast, K-Buns? And have you basted it? Do you have it in a liquid of some variety? Or are you just going to let it, like, slowly make drippings that you shall then make gravy out of? Because delicious gravy. It makes your brain burn. I just got that primer today. Yeah, I think you'll like it. Let me know what you think. I learned to say the wrong species. Let me know what you think about the primer. I'm really impressed with the e.l.f. primer. I kind of like the pink gel one better than I like the poreless putty. Because I found the putty kind of cakey. Like it cakes up in my wrinkles because I'm a wrinkly bitch. But it did make my nose look great. This stuff doesn't seem to do the wrinkling thing yet. But I've got glasses in the way, so you couldn't see anyway. Glasses hide a lot of sins. In. So it is Brian, as opposed to Brian. Like Bryn Mawr. Okay, so it's Bryn. Thank you, Hellsfire. I think I'm saying it right. I think. Correct me, please. Yeah, we have a town around here called Bryn Mawr. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. You should hear my the Google try to pronounce Bryn Mawr, or like 90% of the neighborhoods around here, because they're all Gaelic. Or I guess Welsh. Listen while... Oh, Stevie. Guys, I'm sorry you're all having migraines. I'm gonna marinade the second one. Okay. We'll just slow roast it at a medium high temperature. It should be good. I mean, it's not hard to do a roast. Roasts are one of the easy to start with. The trick with roasts is not to overcook them. I haven't tried the liquid poreless primer. I did try the putty, and I enjoyed it. So let me know what you think of the liquid poreless primer, too. Because I think I'm... As sticky and as tacky as this stuff is, it's definitely the e.l.f. putty, or the e.l.f. Gel primer. I think it's my favorite so far. It's not Bridget? Oh, I guess it would be Brigitte. Alright, yeah, I won't lie. I don't know how to pronounce Kinwood. I think I'm saying it right, Kinwood, but probably I'm not saying that right. Or is it Sinwood? You live in Balasinwood, though? That's not terribly far away from me. You passed your finals? Welcome back, Lauren. Are they the finals or just the finals for the year finals? Got a newsletter from some random thing I signed up for. Well, K-Buns, that's not a lie. I literally spent last week and half of the week before that with cluster migraines. It was just a constant freaking migraine for like a week and a half. It finally cleared up on like Monday. Maybe, yeah, Monday. I was still taking Excedrin. If you don't take Excedrin, I recommend it if you can tolerate it. It makes me super chatty because it's basically, it's acetaminophen, it's Tylenol, aspirin, and caffeine. And somehow that combination makes the migraine go away. And if it's still hanging around, I do recommend a couple ibuprofen, but not a doctor. So give it a shot. I will say that a doctor did tell me to start taking the Excedrin and to take 3 pills at a go, but that was way back in the day. Like, I was like 16, 17 when I got told that, so not a doctor, just letting you know what works for me. But if you're already nauseous and you're already in the bathroom, ain't gonna do shit for you because you can't keep them down. Finals for the semester. Well, of course, now you have to tell us what you're studying. I think you have told us before. Siri also struggles with French names. Are there a lot of French names in Detroit? Yes, but thank you for that terrible news, K-Buns. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for ruining my summer for me. All right. So what I want to do today, I'm going to finish this, but I'll finish it later, is I want to start with Amber. And since I have a good number of you, Bryn, I don't know if I could pronounce that. I don't even know where to start pronouncing that. Nearus? 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 I think that was after my time watching Star Trek. Back in my day. Midal will also help if you... Yeah, Midal will help, yeah. The blood thinner and Excedrin. All it is blood thinner. It's just blood thinner and caffeine. Thank you. The color I'm wearing is Spicy Sienna from Elf. It's a lip stain, not the lip gunk. And then I have the lip oil on top of it. Yeah, we just started. I'm still yammering about shit. A GON block from a provider? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. Near is. All right. I guess I did get close. Near is. I'm going to go with how Bryn said it. Hey, it's Horse and Wellness Rider. I take Horse and Rider. I don't, none of those home remedies work for me. I've done the peppermint, I've done the pressure points, I've done the ice stuff. It never works for me. But I do take feverfew, and I've taken feverfew for a long time. And if I take it daily, it really does decrease the migraines. Doesn't get rid of them completely, but it really does. It took my migraines from being like practically every other week to like once or twice a year. And now with the weather here, it's been a little shitty. Yeah, I mean, not everybody can take over-the-counter stuff, so. I've heard people do the hot and cold compresses, like they'll do a cold compress for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then they'll put a hot compress on too, and something about alternating the temperatures helps. Cold compress will help my eyes when it really gets bad, but codeine. I would hope codeine helps. Yes, Kimster, I have. I've also contemplated scooping my eyeballs out with a sharp spoon. So, no, I mean, we've all been there. Neither of those help. Bye, Julia. Have fun at the library. Abdominal migraines. Wow. I just learned that you can have migraines that are the neck and the shoulders. I always just thought I had really tight, tense shoulders, but apparently this is also a migraine. I just learned that like last year. Nothing helps. Yeah, I know, Ruby. I'm sorry. The feverfew might help, but you gotta build it up in your system. It's not a one and done thing. You have to take it every day. Yeah, I got the ocular. That's what I've got. Horse and Wellness Rider. I will say cleaning up my diet does help. You would think that would be enough to keep me off of those foods, but it is not. It is why I don't have, it's one of the reasons why I don't drink milk anymore at all. That and my arthritis. So yeah, I'm doing like a 30-day thing. We'll see how successful I am at it, but we'll see. I will share at the end. The withdrawal from codeine sucks. Yeah, see, if the withdrawal is as bad as what it's serving, I don't want to do it. All right, anyway. So I want to react to, wow, this is short. I didn't realize that. I want to react to Amber Live, but I also want to talk to you guys about, I've had a handful of people, and this is valid, talk about how they don't like rewatching the live. So what I was thinking about doing, and y'all can let me know what you think. I want to do this live because, again, I like the live chat. I like chit-chatting with you guys while doing this. But I was thinking after doing this, also doing a non-live reaction to it, because my thought process is, you know, you watch it once, you have all of your thoughts, you kind of collect and gather your ideas. And then if I watch it through a second time, like, I'll have more coherent observations to make at different points. Does that make sense? So I feel like a second reaction would be valuable still, and then people would have two separate reactions to watch, because a lot of people are not enjoying me just cutting the reaction out and reposting it. So y'all let me know what you think. I also feel like if I did a second reaction, I could remember to dip into the dark anthropology principles a little bit deeper, as opposed to just kind of like casually remembering to do it. Sorry about the pause face, by the way. I didn't realize what she was doing. Boy, her wings are looking bad lately, aren't they? Yeah, they don't look good at all. I wonder what's going on with that. She used to have like really good wings, but these are not great. So you guys let me know what you think about the two reactions to the same video, but trying to make them different enough that if people watched both the live and also the non-live, that they're not just watching me say the exact same things over and over again. You would watch the second reaction? Would you stop watching the live reactions? You'll watch it too? I am dressed up. I wanted to, I don't know, I just felt like putting effort into it today. Allie, you think plus I get to hang out with everybody? Yeah, exactly. I like hanging out with everybody. I really like watching the full live streams back. Okay. Thank you, Kayla. All right. You guys like it. All right. All right. It looks like you guys are okay with the idea. All right. I'll give it a shot then. And this will be the first video that we do that with. And I have not sped her up. I feel like as short as this is, I shouldn't speed her up. All right. So this is Amber's most recent video. It came out, I think, yesterday. I think it came out last night as I was going to bed, and I did not give an F. So this is starting a new medication, more doctor's appointments, and Zach can't take the heat. I hate to agree with her, but... And somebody asked me if I saw the Mr. Snowflake Girl World news, and yes, I did. And those of you who are in Kicking Geese's live react know how I feel about the video already, so nothing against Mr. Snowflake. But, all right. So, well, I don't have to do the intro now because I'm not going to chop this up. Thank you. The lip color is from e.l.f. It's Spicy Sienna. It's their lip stain, and then I put the e.l.f. lip oil glaze on top of it. Yeah, I think I should start tattling these research because that's basically what I would be doing. But let's get started.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. Morning. I actually have a doctor's appointment super early, so let's go do that.
I've been watching yes, body language professionals, those guys. The body language panel guys, and there's another dude I just got done watching. Anyway, I've been watching them dissect the body language of the woman that is the basis for the girl from Tiny Reindeer or Baby Reindeer. That was an incoherent sentence. But anyway, I've been watching body language experts. And I really wanted to, I mean, look at that face. Look at that face. I really wanted to watch those because I thought she would be a great case study because she's so similar in personality to Amber. And so because of that, I'm like extra keyed into her facial expressions and the way she says things. So if I stop for body language a lot this time, I apologize, but that's just because I'm keyed up on it right now.
Okay, so I just got out of my doctor's appointment. I did cry a little in there, and
why are you crying so much at your doctor's appointments?
And I itched my eyebrow and I messed up my makeup. It is what it is. I'll just fix it.
You used a makeup setter, that wouldn't happen.
When I get home, I don't really care. So I think the doctor that I saw today, I think that he is going to be like my official doctor. I really genuinely liked him. I have a hard time with doctors because...
No. We would never have figured that out.
People my size are discriminated against in healthcare.
No, you're not. People your size don't like being told that the majority of your problems are that you're obese. The majority of your problems are because you're obese. That's not discrimination. Them be facts, yo. But anyway.
Is a whole other topic for a whole other time. But I genuinely liked him. Like, I have like really high respect for my doctor that I had in Kentucky. So it's like, I need someone to match that energy.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't necessarily dismiss that she had a doctor back in Kentucky. I just don't think she ever went to see them regularly, or as much as she shouldn't.
Or
should.
Just remember to be an advocate for yourself. Very important. I always stand by that.
Okay, Alexander Rodriguez. I will remember to do that. On the off chance that my OBGYN doesn't want to see me because I'm too big. I will remember that. I did do a reaction to Alexander Rodriguez last night, and yeah, Amber's basically just absorbing, just like channeling Alexander Rodriguez directly into her. So that's where this is coming from. I'm almost positive.
Okay, so now we're at Walgreens because I have to get a prescription. So of course I gravitate towards the journals.
They have the worst journals at Walgreens, I'm not gonna lie. It's a self-care journal. 100 pages of it.
Look at, you cannot pour love into others if you do not pour love into yourself. Love that. And I really like this. That is like totally my aesthetic.
I mean, it is. The only thing that could make it more her aesthetic if it was fuzzy somehow.
I get it. Now we're at some place called Golden Chicken. I have no idea. My mom wanted to come here, so I got like a chicken salad.
I like how she dismisses that. I don't know anything about it. My mom wanted to come here. So it's not Amber's fault. It's her mom's fault that she's eating at a restaurant that she clearly doesn't want to be eating at. Oh, thank you, Theo and Tom. Exactly, Bryn. People want to help obese people in ways they don't want to be helped. You know, the ways that would actually fix the issue. Yeah, exactly, the end. Amber's health issues are weight related. And she does shop for doctors. Yeah, Smug and Smarmy. I have no desire to watch Baby Reindeer, but the media circus around it is actually pretty fascinating to me. Yeah, Uncommon Angel. I lost all my weight and my fatigue and pain are still there, but now that can be ruled out and other options can be explored. Exactly. Oh yeah, Ruby. She's definitely gone after her doctors in the past. I will try to remember that, Smug.
Got some roasted chicken, and where did my voice just go? And then obviously I got a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Obviously.
So my salad came like this, and then here's like the chicken salad part, so I guess.
This just seems so weird to go someplace and order a chicken salad and to have it in 2 separate containers. It almost seems like she ordered a salad and then got a container of chicken salad to put on said salad, which, I mean, I do that with tuna salad, or egg salad. I kind of like it that way. So I don't have any issues with this. I'm just not a chicken salad fan. But it doesn't seem like she ordered them together. That just seems weird.
I just like put it on top of this. It smells good. Not bad. Do you like your chicken?
Better not get hit with a freaking copyright over this stupid song.
It's a little dry, but it's okay. I'm taking my tomatoes out though.
I did have to, I did get hit with what the hell was her name? Spice Ice or Icy Spicy or something like that. Whatever song it was that Anna had in her shorts, I did get hit with copyright for that one. It got me, not only got me demonetized, but it, the video, not my channel, but it had the video was restricted. The visibility of the video was restricted just because of the sound. It was weird. We must put salad dressing on top of the chicken salad, which is made with mayonnaise, which is salad dressing.
It's not like the salad and go plate.
That's the first time I've ever heard Mama Lynn be kind of like, "Why are you a dumbass?" That's like the "Why are you a dumbass" tone.
What do you mean?
Their boxes are made to shake up.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh yeah, this looks good.
Does it though?
Okay, guys.
I'm always impressed that she can eat things like salad, especially with things like carrots and other larger pieces of anything that has to be chewed before you can swallow it, just because, like, she can't chew. First time I see this video. Yeah, Young, why is she buying something prepackaged at a restaurant anyway? Can she even bring her? I don't think she can, Plague Doctor. Right, Missy Suspicious, as opposed to like putting them on the table. Oh, the check-in is over, you guys. Alright, anyway.
So I have been home for like 20 minutes. I'm actually about to call.
Hello, Dolce de Corgi, welcome.
Med spa place. So my doctor's appointment, I will actually explain why I went to begin with.
Someday.
Probably do that in this vlog. If I don't, probably in the next one. But while I was there, I just wanted, you know, a professional's opinion on semaglutide and what, you know, he thought of me getting it from a med spa.
You've already been on Ozempic once because you lied to your doctor about it. That's a face. I don't know. I don't know, you guys.
And he actually highly recommends that I do that.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Assuming she actually went. She was crying about something in the car. But I don't think this conversation went the way she wants us to believe this conversation did. We did figure out what a med spa was, Ellie the animator. It's like well, it's like a spa where you can get meds.
I'm actually about to
I know that was a very bad explanation as to what a med spa was. I apologize.
call the med spa right now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll just be like my first appointment will be a simple consultation, but we'll see. So I'm gonna call. I'll be right back. Well, darn, there was no answer, so I did leave a voicemail, but I feel confident.
How many times have we heard that? You guys, I called, but nobody picked up, so I left a message. When it's the daytime. It's light time. Why wouldn't they pick up the phone? Right? I mean, I'm sure they have hours of operation and maybe they're not open on weekends or something. I don't know because we don't know what day this is, but why would, during the day, why would a company not pick up? Especially a place that like does something like that. Like it's a spa. She chews like a chipmunk because she doesn't have back teeth. Ruby Scott, yeah. First it was the gallbladder sludge, then it was the cost, then it was the shortage, and she was very gallantly deciding not to take it. You probably did say don't go to a med spa, hellfire. I can't imagine a doctor telling a patient, no, don't do it through a professional. Go to a med spa instead. Alec, yeah, probably. So med spa is weight loss clinic and injectables. No, med spa is a place you can get your, yeah, like the Botox, the filler, the laser treatments, along with and non-invasive plastics. So like the freeze sculpting thing, Kimsters, the thing I've been seeing. Maybe Plague Doctor, maybe.
In this decision, because like I was debating back and forth, like, do I want to try this? But my doctor today, like, he explained some of the science behind it and why he thinks it's a good like fit for me. So that actually made me feel like a little bit more hopeful.
I mean, everything that I've learned about the Ozempic type stuffs, the NGL1 things, I think they would be good for Amber, and not just because they help with appetite suppressing. The other side effects of these drugs appear to be controlling impulsive thoughts, controlling intrusive thoughts. Like, there have been accounts now of people who have had addictions that they've been able to get under control for the first time in their lives by going on these medications. Several people in the chat last time we were talking about this brought up that, you know, they stopped things like biting their nails. Like, how something so simple and so automatic, like, I mean, I chew the hell out of my nails. Well, I used to, but still, just little tics like that, it seems to calm the brain down. And like, the long-term implications of that are just absolutely, I'm really excited about that. And there are side effects, like bad side effects, don't get me wrong. So it definitely needs more study for alternative uses. But things like Ozempic have been around for, I think people are saying like 20, 30 years at this point, being used for things like controlling diabetes. So as far as that's concerned, we're pretty confident on that aspect of it. And moving it over into a weight loss medication, you know, I still would like some longer term studies, but I mean, in the short term stuff that we're seeing, this stuff is really promising. And so I really think Amber would do well on something like that, not just because it would help her rapidly lose weight, which she needs, but it would also really help with the issues that she has that causes the overeating, you know, the constant eating, the food noise, and the constant need to, well, the touching, how she's touching shit all the time. It would probably help curb that, and just impulse. It seems to help with impulses. So yeah, Britain says they were on Wegovy and it helped with shopping addiction. Yeah, semaglutide's just Ozempic. It's in the same family, the GLP-1s. The GLPs have been shown to reduce the reward feeling that people typically get from addictive behavior. It has shown really good, Lee. It's showing some really interesting positive effects on people with ADHD too. It's kind of really interesting. I'm really excited to see where this goes. Yeah, Hellfire, Diary of a CEO is an excellent episode on Ozempic meds. The guy on there, because he talked about it a lot. He's not a doctor, but he's done a lot of research into it. And I have heard several doctors talk about it now. Between Diary of a CEO and crap, what's the other one I listened to? Oh, Andrew Huberman. No, she doesn't want to recover. And that's why she didn't stay on the drugs. But remember, both Foodie and, I hate to go back to Life by Jen, but both Foodie and Life by Jen were on it. And they both complained about the fact that they couldn't eat anymore. It took away the desire to eat, and it took away their ability to eat, because it makes you feel full and causes nausea if you overeat, basically. So there are some serious negative side effects, Molly. The Diary of a CEO episode really goes into that as well. But again, you need to talk to a doctor about it. I mean, don't just run off and go like, I need this just because I'm talking about it. Definitely, if it's something you're interested in, you know, talk to your doctor about it. When I saw that Beatrice Caruso was thinking about Ozempic, I was actually pretty excited for her, because it's also showing positive effects towards anxiety. And I was like, this would be great for her. But she's decided she doesn't want to do that. And that's fine. That's her decision. But I really personally think that she might be one of those people that benefits from it. Much like I think Amber would. Is Amber going to do it? I don't know. She probably will do it for a week or two like she did last time, and then find some reason to not do it anymore.
towards the situation for sure. But depending on if they call back today, or maybe I'll call back. I'm not gonna harass them or anything, but I am like kind of impatient when I'm really excited for something. But I know how to have patience. I know they have other clients and stuff they need to worry about, but I'll definitely give you guys an update whenever this moves along. Okay.
We'll never hear about this again. What were you telling me, Karen? I didn't see the first part of it. I don't want to scroll up too far. I missed the first part of what you were telling me, Karen. I'm sorry. But I wonder how it would be for me. Bryn says, I wonder how it would be for me with ADHD, but Adderall made me lose a kind of scary amount of weight. Yeah. And I'm definitely too small to do that. I don't know if it would have any overall effect on you because it doesn't actually cause weight loss. It's not like Adderall where it just kind of sped you up. I mean, there's a reason Adderall's called speed. It's more of an appetite suppressant. It makes you not hungry. So as long as you remember to eat, you should be okay. You may not get as much enjoyment out of food, but again, talk to your doctors. Talk to your doctors. Yeah. And Theo's point here. Bodybuilders have been using them for a long time now. So, yeah, they're pretty confident with how those things work on diabetes and, well, now with the weight loss thing, but oh, okay. You had your Ozempic increased and my pain is that I had to stop. Oh, so it upped your pain. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, like I said, there are side effects. There are bad side effects. So, but guys, that's like the research on it. And this is coming from somebody who has absolutely no intention of doing it because needles. But if that was a pill, I would really be talking to a doctor about it. It just like, and not because of the weight loss. I'm just like, man, there's so many things in my life that like, if I could just not worry about them all the time, that would be so amazing. And it just like the promise of this medication is such that I'm like, I'm really tempted, but that's not the on-label reason for these medications. So, you know, like I said, it's just really promising and it's very exciting. Don't tell me that, Hellfire. The next thing you know, I'm going to be at my doctor's. Give me the goddamn pill. There is an oral semaglutide. Chris in real life. Sorry, I don't know. YouTube's weird. I barely get notifications when Kicking Geese goes live, and it kind of pisses me off.
Okay, you guys, so it is time. If you guys remember my new makeup purse that I got, makeup bag. It says essentials on top.
I was so concerned about this bag. It was keeping me up, wondering when and if we would ever see this clear makeup bag again.
This is what I have been using, and it's just like overflowing. Like, it's so cute. I love it, but it's just like not big enough.
Some of the stuff she puts in this bag confuse me. Like the eyelash curler. When has she ever curled her eyelashes? Berberine does not work for me. I tried taking it for about 60 days and I did not notice anything from the berberine. So I even looked up ways to make it work better, like make it more bioavailable, but apparently I'm one of the people that berberine just doesn't work for. Zip, zip, zip. Okay, Trissopatus. Yeah, like, well, obviously that's the one and only lipstick she wears. But she's got, like, does she even wear eyeshadow? Like, I am notorious for doing my eyes without any eyeshadow on it. But this eyelash curler, when is the last time you saw? I don't own an eyelash curler because I don't curl my eyelashes. She does wear fake eyelashes occasionally, though, so that might be what it's for. I know you can use those to, like, smush your eyelashes together. But again, when was the last time we saw that? Wait, I know that's the one she's wearing. What is this? What is this purple eyeliner? And what is this setting spray? Oh, no, wait. No. Never mind. That's the e.l.f. primer. What is this? What is this? We've never seen her wear half of this shit. Now, she did just throw her brushes in there along with it.
Oh yeah,
I think that's her concealer. Though I don't really recall ever seeing her put concealer on. She usually just like smears her foundation all over her face and stuff. Thank you, Pink Fluff. Yeah, I felt like being extra today. Honestly, I was inspired by this to go through my makeup, and I was like, well, if I'm going to do this, I might as well slather some on my face. Add mental space for... Crochet helps. Crochet does help. Sometimes just keeping your hands busy helps. I'm just reading comments and I know I'm being quiet, so sorry. You thought the ASMR was annoying. She's just, she thinks she's an ASMR genius. Berberine was not for you. Huh. That's interesting, the end. One of the reasons they recommend berberine is because it's not supposed to have too many side effects, but everyone's mileage may vary, so it's interesting that you did, and that's not the kind of side effect you want to have. It looks like your makeup bag when you were a child, just random shit. Yeah, it is. It's just kind of like, she does buy a lot of random pieces, or she used to buy a lot of random pieces of makeup. Look how chewed up her arm is getting, though. So she's either doing her picking thing again, or her totally not diabetes is acting up. You have to try multiple brands to find the one. Well, what one are you using then? Horse Rider and Wellness. I'm way in the migraine talk. You never. That's okay. It's fine if you're still in the migraine talk. Migraine talk is always welcome here. Berry is the berberine is the other one. I do not suffer from ASMR. Okay, we're stuck on the ASMR.
I like this so much more, and it's cute. Easier to see what makeup I need to use and pull out. You guys, okay. I have lived in a lot of places, I will say. Oklahoma might be the most...
She can't even stand still. She's rocking back and forth because she can't even stand still.
When it comes to weather. Like 1 minute, okay, it's nice and cool. The sun is out, we're feeling good. Next minute, it's sprinkling and freezing. And I'm just like, I really don't get it. But you know what? You gotta vibe with it, you know what I'm saying? So I did...
Cool story, bro. I think the whole purpose... Did we notice that she doesn't have her sunglasses on even though she's outside? I want to point that out. I think the whole point of that was to show us that she, yes, indeed, does take the dog outside so the dog can go to the bathroom in the actual grass. Denby? Give me a second. I'm going to type that down before I forget it. Dun, dun, dun. Denby. Oh, hey. This pops right up. Go away. Cool. Thanks. I'll give that a shot then. We'll try. Sorry, Stevie. I wish there was something I could do for you. Don't trip. Don't trip standing still. Yeah, Baeyoung. That's why I stick with e.l.f.
Didn't harass them.
It's cheap.
Didn't even call them back, not one time, but a few hours later they called me back. And my appointment is scheduled for the med spa.
Yay.
So, yeah, and it's scheduled actually pretty soon. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did get that journal that I saw at Walgreens. I thought it was super cute. So
Let me know if you were surprised that she purchased that journal.
Had to get it. But I am about to start taking some antibiotics, and
Bye, horse. Thanks for the horse and rider. Thanks for giving us the tip.
I'll explain more. But right now I'm actually about to go outside and wait for my mom because we're gonna go to bingo. I genuinely just love playing the game. You guys know me. I love games. I've always loved games. And
That is true. She does like playing games. I completely forgot about Twinkie's teeth, to be fair. Yeah, I don't think we've ever gotten an update on that. Nor will we ever. Mechanical keyboard building? Interesting. Yeah, Boo Squeezy. Yeah, Wegovy killed my urge to drink. I think somebody else was talking about how, I forget who it was. I feel like it was, well, I forget who it was and they can identify themselves. But they were also talking about how it helped with their, well, their alcohol addiction. So I think, I forget which one they were taking, but it was one of those. You think, Missy Suspicious, you think she wears the sunglasses on the top of her head because it looks like it's slimming? Interesting. She's probably on antibiotics for cellulitis again.
it's just fun. So, yeah.
But she can totally keep up with the numbers, you guys. How dare you even think that she can't? Not gonna lie, this is kind of fun. I like sped up videos when they're doing something like 3D printing videos or painting videos. I love watching them at 2x speed. Even when I was watching my ASMR, I used to watch a lot of like soap cracking and chalk crushing ASMR. And I still do, but I would always speed it up to 2.5 or to 2x. I would speed it up faster if I could, but God, I don't know what it is about watching that stuff at super high speeds. Nope. Here we go.
Oh, wow. My mom's boyfriend got it. Okay, guys, so it is time for questions of the day.
Yay. That pink dye isn't up there anymore.
First question, what happened to your hernia?
Yeah, what did happen to your hernia? She's about to lie.
Nothing happened to it. It's still chilling. Amber, can you take it?
Does she actually even have a hernia? I mean, I'm not surprised that she does. It's just, does she actually have a hernia? Or is she just saying she has a hernia? I don't think she knows how to put music in, honestly. And the few times that she has used music in her videos, it kind of got mocked to the point where it's iconic at this point. Like that song. God, everyone uses it still. my wallet goes to my cat. Aw, and his medical problems. Aw. Love to your cats. I can't listen to things at 2x speed, but when I do audiobooks, I usually speed them up to about 1.5 times. Check out mechanical keyboard typing on ASMR. I don't know what kind of hernia she has, Lee, because I don't think she's ever actually been diagnosed with it. I kind of vaguely sort of remember her talking about it during the weight loss surgery bullshit she was doing, but since I don't really believe she was going to get weight loss surgery, I don't know how much of that was actually true. Okay.
Take a clip of yourself with a seatbelt buckled while your mom is driving to prove the haters wrong, please. I mean, I guess I could, so I'll try to remember to do that tomorrow. Your mom has
Press X to doubt.
long hair like you. Has she always had long hair? Actually, yes. We grew our hair out around the same time. It was around when I was like, I'd say about 14.
But remember, you guys, it's genetics, the long hair. I'm not saying genetics doesn't have something to do with it. It's just... I'm not saying she doesn't have a hernia. Honestly, because, yeah, it's incredibly common. However, I don't... Is it just one of those things where she just assumes she has one? I remember her talking about it, but yeah. She says the bulges at the navel. Almost a year ago. Thanks, the end. That's funny. Yeah, her brother had a hernia and he had it removed. Yeah, and was that around the time she decided she had a hernia? Because that would be very Amberlynn.
During like the trial run to live with my parents. If you guys don't know, I was in foster care from 8 to 18, 9 to 18. I was about 8, 9. But there was about like a year and a half where I was still a ward of the state, which means I was still technically a foster kid. And my parents weren't like legal guardians because I was still a ward of the state, but they wanted to give them like a trial run to see like if they were fit to be parents again. They definitely failed that. But a lot of people get confused.
When people say she talks down about her family, about her parents, I think it was trash talks her family. She is like, no, I never do that. We just hear this story. And I can recall, I think it was in Apathetic Facts' video, this a previous version of this story from, I want to say like the Crystal era even, but it was probably at least Destiny era, where she's telling the exact same story basically. And she says the exact same thing. Obviously, they failed. And she does that again here. They failed, obviously. It's the language that she uses when she tells these kinds of stories that cause people to say that she trash talks her family. It's not that she isn't that we don't think she should be able to talk about the story, but there are ways to tell this story where it wouldn't come across as like trash talking. Instead of saying things like, obviously they failed, you could say it didn't work out, or it they weren't able to, you know, they weren't able to complete the whatever, the trial period, as opposed to obviously they failed. It's how she says things. And because it's how she says things, I think that's why she doesn't hear it, because I've talked a lot about how she talks down to people. Excuse me. I talk a lot about how she talks down to people, like her mom. Just now in this video when they went to whatever restaurant they were in, Amber clearly didn't want to be there. But she was like, it was my mom's idea. As opposed to, mom suggested it. You know, any other number of neutral ways that she could have put it, she didn't. She put it in a rather confrontational tone, in a particularly confrontational way that made it clear that this wasn't her idea. Now, she was either doing that because she didn't want to be there, or she was doing it because she wanted the audience to know that this wasn't her idea. She wasn't the one that suggested they go to a fast foodish restaurant, right? Remember, her mom's calorie counting and successfully losing weight right now, according to Amber. So, goodness. So her mom suggesting something that would be so radically off the diet, because her mom has suggested them going to several other restaurants that have all turned out to be relatively healthy if you order the right things, which Amber has proven you can do. You can eat off of the menu and still manage to put 1,100 calories on your plate. Anyway, but this is why people say she trash talks her family, because the way she chooses to tell stories, the things she chooses to say, and the tone in which she tells the story. She doesn't catch the language she's using, B.A. Young. That's my argument here. Susan. I gotta go. Right, exactly. But she doesn't say negative things about her parents. That was literally a negative thing about her parents. A question about her long hair. Well, she got another question about her foster care. Like a month of video. Yes, Dulce de Corgi, we were. It does. It's rude. It's condescending. The wording and the tone are everything. It comes off as smug. The end. I mean, yes. her mom is taking weight loss more seriously than her. Yeah, miss.
When I was like, yeah, when I was this years old and living with my parents, it's because there was moments where I did live with them. Out of the decade that I was a foster kid, it was about 1.5 years. Did you see that Zachary Michael no longer wants to play Fortnite with you? I did see that. I did. Kind of just goes to show that he really does cater to his audience. And I definitely don't mean that in a good way. I feel like
She is loving the fact that she can come for Zachary Michael here. She is loving the fact that she's able to just lay into him. I agree with her about this much. I don't think Zachary should have rescinded the invite. He was clearly excited about it, and he should have just done it. You know, yeah, he probably would have gotten some backlash from some people in his audience, but it probably wouldn't have lasted that long. And also, we would have been able to watch Amber get her ass handed to her in Fortnite. Though I do wonder if we'll hear anything about Fortnite from this point forward, because since it almost got a reaction that she was looking for. She almost got recognition from one of her favorite reactors, because she loves Zachary Michael as a reactor. But then it got rescinded. So I wonder if now her feelings are going to be hurt enough that we'll never hear anything about it again. We'll find out in future episodes, but I suspect from here on forward, we may not hear too much about Fortnite and her Billie Eilish skin. Yeah, she is in constant punishing mode towards her mother. And I mean, on the one hand, it's kind of understandable. I mean, she kind of had a shitty childhood. This is the product of a bad childhood. So, I mean, it's understandable, but, you know, if you're going to sit there and talk up your family and about how awesome your mom is, you might want to quit coming for her in these weird, shady ways. And that goes there. I don't know. I think he should have played, but I don't have Zach's audience either, so I don't have to worry about it.
a lot of reaction channels have to do that because they don't want to take the heat. So they kind of can't think for themselves. They don't film for themselves. They don't make their own decisions. They really let their audience kind of make the decisions for them, because Zach's initial reaction was super excited and wanted to play Fortnite with me. And then he got some comments. He's afraid of the heat. So he's like, not doing it. And I know
I hate when I have to agree with her. But it's okay. I mean, Zach's a big person. They can make decisions for themselves. And that was a decision that they made. So
he's gonna have every rebuttal under the sun to reply to this video because I know he's reacting to it. Hello. No rebuttal is gonna mean anything to me.
She loves when she can come for reactors. Fucking loves it. Ugh. And instead of just letting it go and being like, oh yeah, that's what happened, now she's going to be like, there's nothing that you can say from this point forward that's going to make it better to me. Like he gives two Fs. Clearly he doesn't care what you think, or he wouldn't have rescinded the offer. If he was more concerned about you and your reaction to the situation, he would not have rescinded the offer in the first place, or Zachary Michael would not have rescinded the offer in the first place. But obviously Zachary cares more about others than you. So, and I think that's maybe what's rubbing her the wrong way, is that Zachary chose the audience over her, and that's got her a little... Because I think she really did want to play with Zachary. Because, again, I don't think I've talked about her weird parasocial relationships lately. But she has parasocial relationships with some of the bigger reactors. Alex and Zachary being the two big ones that I can think of. Because she's constantly sending them DMs. And, yeah... And I think that she honestly views them as being friends. And so and this being one of those incidents, yeah, where Zachary has done something that has upset her, she's taking it as a form of betrayal. And now she's going to treat him like a friend who's betrayed her. And Zachary doesn't care. she should properly record a game, it would be video padding. Yes, Bang. Yes. Do you think? You think I need a bigger one? This one's not as obnoxious enough yet. I'm too lazy to go get a glass. Yeah, Baeyoung, it's understandable to want to separate work from pleasure because Zach does play Fortnite for fun. Zachary did get excited in the moment. You can clearly tell, like the clip that we saw, you could clearly tell he was very excited about it. Yeah, Molly, Zach cares more about their audience and what the audience wants, not what Amber wants. If Zach cared what Amber wanted, Zach wouldn't be reacting. Busy. He shouldn't mix his hobbies with Amber. Nat goes there. She is trying to turn people against him because Zachary respects the opinions of his audience. This never works for her, though. There might be some people who are going to go over to Zachary's channel and leave some comments about it, but, like, turn against him? Not Zachary. Zachary's audience is way too positive for that. She does, not specifically male reactors, gay male reactors. That's her thing. She's threatened by straight men. She's threatened by straight women. She has a very low opinion of, well, lesbians. She loves gay men. There's a word for that I can't say on YouTube. Yeah, Zachary's not living down. Pew, 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 pew. That's forever. I need a clip of that to insert into things. She is grasping at anything that could resemble friendship, Allie. Your water bottle's 2 liters. This one's 1.5 liters. It's almost the number of ounces I'm supposed to have in a day. It's a little bit shy. She's manipulative. I mean, look at her face. She's snarling. She's got her condescending eyes going. She's got the disappointment brow. I mean, this is, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Like, Zach gives 2 Fs. That is also truly. It was less bowing to the pressure from the audience and more audience brought up some good points that I hadn't considered in my excitement. Y'all can say it in the comments section. I cannot say it out loud. Yeah, this is one of the big bottles you can buy in the bottom shelf at the supermarkets. It's not actually Fuji water. This is actually filtered water. I bought it one day when we were doing a road trip, because we're all talking about my water bottle at this point. I apologize. But anyway, yeah, I bought it on a road trip and I've just kept it because there's nothing wrong with the bottle and I tend to reuse these things until they fall apart. That's an old habit. But this is just filtered water. I do like Fuji water because all of you care at this moment. I do like Fuji water as a water, but I really like the stuff that comes in the aluminum bottles right now. Or that comes in the cardboard bottles, because I'm really trying to get away from plastic. I say as I drink out of my giant plastic water bottle. Yeah, it's Shadow Prince PBC. Exactly. Say hey. We'll say that. I can't get in trouble for that one, right? Bang, her feelings are hurt, so yeah, she wants people to go after Zachary for her. Yeah, Nat goes there. That's why she was why her and Eric got along so well. I mean, she legitimately had a crush on Eric. Yeah, that's the intense stare. That's the I can see into your soul. Allie, according to her, yes. You got the Yeti flask? I've thought about it. I don't know. Since I apparently need to replace my, what is that thing? My Tremble? No. Anyway, my tripod camera holder thing has a name. It broke this morning, so I'm kind of pissy about that. I gotta have to replace that. Her Billie Eilish skin sounds disturbing. All right, let's finish this up. Amber's yelling at us. Let's finish letting her yell at us.
Me, I just think it's silly that like you can have such a like a 180 all because like you're trying to impress your audience and you don't want to get heat for something. I don't know. It's just a little strange, but
This whole lecture, it doesn't matter where I pause. She is mad about this. Is that? Yeah, she's leaning forward. She's got her chin jutted out. She's ready for the she's got her shoulders squared up. You know how you're. She's ready. She wants this. She's ready for the fight. God, Zachary, how could you be such a pushover? You know, she really thinks she's got him here. It didn't break the leg part, Missy. That's gimbal. My gimbal. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, K-Buns. Yes, my gimbal broke. The part that broke was the actual, like, part that does the gimbaling. The part that holds on to the phone and then it feeds in here and it's got a little magnet that keeps it balanced. That part broke. And I'm kind of irritated because I don't even think it's a year old. I may be able to send it back. The end, are you deleting your messages or is something happening? Something weird happening. Got you a bedazzled Yeti? I learned to save the wrong species. You and I need to be friends. I love your sense of humor.
like, not doing it. And I know he's gonna have every rebuttal under the sun to reply to this video because I know he's reacting to it. Hello. No rebuttal is gonna be.
Oh, sorry, I backed it up. I forgot.
You don't want to get heat for something. I don't know. It's just a little strange, but it definitely proves my point further. But it's like reaction channels have to fit inside of a box, and if they don't, then they're gonna get attacked for it, and they can't handle that. So
I mean, she's not wrong about reaction channels having to fit inside a box, but I feel like if you were outside of that box, you would not necessarily be, you wouldn't be a reaction channel, you'd be something else. So, on the one hand, I do feel like she's right here in that, like, excuse me, like reaction channels. I mean, of course we're catering to our audience. That's kind of the point. Like earlier in the live, I was talking to you guys about ways to produce and enrich the content for my channel, you know, kind of a thing. I care about the opinion of the people watching the videos because they're the ones watching the videos. If they're not watching, then it's not working, right? And so if people come, well, for example, when I was doing the couple few gaming streams that I did on here while I was waiting for the other channel to be able to do lives, you know, those, I was upfront about the fact that this has nothing to do with anything that this channel does normally. And they had very low views on them because people don't come to this channel to watch me play Fallout. That's not what people want to see on this channel. They come here to see my reactions to the various Girl World personalities, of which Amber is one. So it would be ridiculous for me to put content that wasn't related to that on this channel. That's why I have a different channel for that, right? That makes sense, right? And on the gaming channel, I wouldn't put Amberlynn reactions on that channel because hopefully I'm going to build an audience that wants to watch me play Fallout. You know, that's the point. So in that aspect, she is right. We are in a box and we do cater to the audience. But that's because that's what we're supposed to do. That's how this works. That's the agreement. The unspoken social agreement. We back on the gyro? Excuse me. She's putting her foot down, Missy Suspicious. You learned a new word. Yeah, exactly, Ali the animator. Viewers are a customer and you gotta give them the product they came here to buy. Exactly. It's not a bad thing. It's not. It's how this shit works. I mean, you wouldn't go to a grocery store to buy electronics, just like you wouldn't go to an electronics to Best Buy. Are those still around? to Best Buy to buy groceries. It's just not how that works. Gotcha, the end. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure something weird wasn't going on. Not that I could do anything about it. I just wanted to know if something weird was happening because I like my box. It has cheese. Does the box have cheese?
So someone quoted me and said, it makes me sad thinking about eating lamb, which is something I said in my last video.
You won't try this one little piece of lamb?
No. It makes me sad.
I hate when she does that. No. Where did she learn that? Where did she get that? Who do I need to go talk to about that?
Thinking about eating lamb. Yet you're eating chicken. They're both animals, so what's the difference? So I know this is like hypocritical, but I think it's hypocritical for a lot of meat eaters. There's certain animal we'll eat and there's certain animal we won't. We will easily eat a
Animal is plural when you're talking about them in this situation. If there are multiple animals, it is plural. There is not one animal. If there was, this conversation would be moot.
cow, but we won't eat a cat. Like that, I could never in a million years even thinking about that. Like gives me the
Hey, Rosie's back.
creeps. It makes me want to like cry and hide and just no. Just like
AKA, I have to have something weird to be quirky about. Ergo, I picked lamb because it was the thing my mom and my mom's boyfriend suggested that I eat. Had they suggested I eat chicken, I would have found some weird reason that chicken upsets me on an emotional level. Ergo, I could not eat chicken, and then I would be eating the lamb instead. That's what's happening. Amber needed something to be weird about. She picked lamb because that was the suggestion at the moment. So she glommed onto that. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything other than Amber needed to be quirky in front of her mom and her mom's boyfriend. And lamb was the thing that she picked to be quirky about in the moment. And now she's got to stick with it until she forgets that she won't eat lamb. Isn't there... Didn't she have lamb kebabs? Didn't she eat lamb kebabs? Or were they chicken? When she went on that food vacation during the Beck era and they went to the hotel and she made Beck go up in a separate elevator, did she not order kebabs and were they not lamb? Hellfire, it's not hypocrisy, it's a preference. I mean, some people don't like lamb. I don't like lamb. I don't like the way it tastes. That's not my thing. But I think it was Mike Vasquez brought up a good point that he doesn't eat baby animals, which is completely understandable. Like veal and what do you call it? Suckling pig and lamb, not sheep. Amber has up. Amber is whatever will get her attention. Yeah, K-Buns. I mean that yeah, exactly. Some people won't eat the baby version of animals. I saw a lot of veal farms when I was working, and personally I won't eat veal because of the way they keep the veal. It's kind of weird. But I do eat meat. And I prefer to eat meat that does not come from industrial farms like that, so, you know, I eat really expensive meat is my point. There's nothing wrong with liking lamb. I'm not going to come for people who like lamb or like veal or any of that kind of stuff, too. Do I find that... Yes, it tastes dirty. Yes. Maybe a poto. I think it kind of tastes the way canned dog food smells. And it's just not good. I don't like it. And for some people, meat is meat. And honestly, I have had veal and I didn't like it. It didn't have a particularly pleasing flavor to me. But, you know. I mean, Allie, you're probably not wrong. Oh my god, my friend raises chickens and they give me eggs every once in a while. They are the best freaking eggs, man. These chickens have a good life. You can tell because their eggs are delicious. Yeah, Molly, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm all for eating animals. I just think they should have a good life leading up to that point.
People will eat a chicken, but they won't eat a dog. Like, literally, ew. There's like levels to these things for me, and I feel like lamb is in
She's complicated, like an onion.
the same category as like a cat or a dog, in my opinion. I don't know why, but like,
Look, man, I tell people this all the time. I won't eat my cats, but your cat is totally on the menu. If we're in a situation where I have to start eating neighborhood animals, which we're not, so those arguments are ridiculous. You wouldn't eat a cat, would you? I don't know, maybe. Who knows? I may have had cat. I've had other things that I didn't realize I was eating until someone told me about it later, and I was like, oh, that wasn't actually that bad. So, I'm not a goat fan either. It's got too many bones in it. What the hell's going on? I watched this thing about caviar, actually. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't eat people, so... I'm not going to eat people without a damn good reason, though. Which is probably never going to happen. Fresh eggs are good. I want to get some fresh duck eggs. Ah, duck eggs are the best. Ironic she names her pets after food. Is it? The apocalypse. Yeah, I mean... Can we go for eating animals that are assholes? Yes, goose is delicious. Username, she tried it with Jade. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought she's had lamb. Yeah, Saracen Fox. If it comes down to starvation or eating something, I'm probably going to eat the thing. People taste like pork, supposedly. Oh man, duck eggs. If you guys haven't had duck eggs are delicious. Glenn has a history of people resorting to eating people. Delicious people. Ah, Kimster. You need to like do whatever the next level beyond marrying your neighbor is then. I'm seriously, guys, if you will eat eggs, if you are egg eaters, definitely try a duck egg. It's completely different. You never ask the cook what you're eating. Soylent Green. Look, man. Most of us will never be in a situation where we have to worry about our moral high ground when we're eating stuff, you know? But if the apocalypse comes, push comes to shove, I would not eat my own animals. I will totally eat anyone else's animals. Especially that asshole little dog down the road. That thing's on first on my list. I don't know where your dog went, man. It's vanished. Must be the hawks. Varies from person to person. But yeah, you guys should definitely try duck eggs if you eat eggs. They're very good.
like little lambs. I just cannot imagine that ever touching my lips. Anyway, so that's the end of this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I think now because I'm uploading more frequently, my videos will be shorter, but I hope that you still enjoy them, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye. Nope. Preserved duck eggs are amazing. You can eat them as they are, though a lot of people suggest like giving them a quick boil to warm them up, basically. I've had them. I have some in my refrigerator right now. And I eat them just sliced up and I like to put them in porridge. What did I have them in last? I like to put them in stir fry sometimes. Yeah, they're good. The center is very rich. Well, Rocky, you eat the raccoon. That's how that goes. You're in my neck of the woods. Shady Maple? I have not. Best farm fresh food close to Philly. Sounds good. Yes, preserved eggs are a weird color. Well, if you can get a hold of an ostrich egg, are those legal? I don't know if they're legal or not. I don't know. Duck egg on a people. Theo. How are they preserved? They're preserved in ash, from what I understand. They like pack them in well, like wood ash and that kind of stuff. And there's some kind of chemical process that happens that turns them into jelly. Not like hard jelly, not like jam jelly. The chat is completely feral. I see that. I see what's happened over here. Raccoon is very good. Yes, I've had it. I've had barbecued raccoon and I've had possum. They are both delicious. They are not like tea eggs. No, 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 no. Nothing like tea eggs. Tea eggs are, if I understand what tea eggs are, they're hard-boiled eggs that are then pickled in usually soy sauce and or tea. No, these are not cooked first. They're preserved raw. They are not raw when you eat them. It's kind of like ceviche. There we go. Where it's the seafood that's cooked in the lime and the lime juice and stuff. So yeah, Molly, every culture's got some kind of animal they won't eat, and they think the rest of us are weird for eating. Yeah, well, that's what the preserved eggs are. They're century eggs, from what I understand. Quail eggs are delicious. Never had an ostrich egg. They are legal in the States. Ooh. Ostrich meat is good. If you've never had ostrich meat, it's very, very good. Tarquin, yes. It is settled. We shall eat anything. But not my cats. Just putting a firm foot down on that one. I've not had squirrel, as far as I know. I hear they are very bony, which kind of makes them, like, not worth it. Like, not worth the effort. No, there's not a salmonella risk, as far as I understand. Though, if you're worried about it, maybe a poto, you can always, like I said, just kind of boil them real fast, or even just heat them through. Yeah, Lee, it's not really cooked, but it's not, you don't have to worry about food issues. Yeah, salted duck eggs are kind of the same thing, but different. But the same concept. Sorry, Abby. I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast. And when I come back, we'll watch oh wait, I can do a poll. Let me do a poll. Watch next. Come on, fingers. You can do I remember how to spell her name. Beatrice or Foodie. There you go. You guys do that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I was gonna grab a cat and drag them on camera, but they're all sleeping so nicely. I don't want to disturb them. Crawdads. Crawdads are good. All right. You guys are still duking it out in here, huh? I will give this another minute or two. This lady looks normal. I mean, comparatively, she is. I actually really like Beatrice. I think she's a very positive space. I know some people don't, but I really do like her. I like all of the wacky stuff she does. I have already watched this one, and there's not really a whole lot going on in this one, so we might watch a different one instead, but... Where did I get this one? This is from, I think the company's called Daisy. They do... it's an Asian brand. They only do Asian sizes. And by that, I mean really small. And this is a large. So I'm just excited that I fit into it, basically. Except Natasha. You guys are funny. Oh, I learned to save the wrong species. Shut up. $5 for 2 pounds of shrimp? Heck yeah. Yeah, this one's... The only real thing that comes out of this video is like her talking about the future of the channel. And I mean, that's important, but it's also like the last 5 minutes of the video. Allie, I've reacted to her, I think, twice in the past. She's not a... I don't think she's a train wreck, so it's kind of hard to... I don't sensationalize her, basically. But she is such a positive... In my opinion, she's so positive compared to the other girls. I think the last one I reacted to, she was building her chicken coop. And she has since gotten the chickens, and apparently are growing in the living room. I don't know why they're in her living room. They're not, like, running around free in the living room. I would imagine by this point, this video, which is only, like, 15 hours old, I would imagine at this point they are either in the hen house or ready to go to the hen house. Natasha's 7. Yeah, maybe a poto. That's the downside with Asian sizes. No, I don't think I have time to do both. I have time to do... Well, it depends on how quick the... How quick is this video? This one's 12 minutes, and I have not watched it, so I don't know what to expect. Other than these adorable kittens. Oh. And thank you for the super chat. I truly appreciate that. Look, I learned a thing. I learned how to do that. And that. Yeah, Beatrice is like, if you want like a positive thing, we'll watch Beatrice. If you want to watch more train wreck like Foodie, we'll watch that instead. Do they have adult feathers? I don't know. I haven't seen them in a few weeks at this point. So I don't know if the birds have feathers yet. Will be poults. Yeah, no, she's taking good care of them. I think that's why they're in the house, to keep them warmish. And like I said, they're not just like free roaming around the living room. You also have living room chickens. I know they can be house friendly if they have an outdoor enclosure they can wander in and out from. So, all right. Foodie's pulling ahead by like 5-ish% points. You guys are cracking me up. So, we're going to do... We'll do Foodie. I mean, if only 70 of you are going to vote. Anyway. Or ugly teenage chickens. They, you know what? They go from being cute little chicks to those horrific baby dinosaur looking pterodactyl things. You can keep quails in a tank. Well, yeah, because they're tiny. Tiny. No. Well, see, all right. Here's another thing, another bonus point for the elf primer. I just scratched, you know, because I had an itch. And it's not, my makeup's not coming off. I don't know who else has that problem, but I have kind of oily skin, so. Chickens are evil. They will eat you. Chickens will eat you. They are much like us. They don't give an F. They will eat their own. So, as much as cute as chickens are, they're kind of like cats. They will eat you. Baby peacocks trying to display. I bet that is adorable. Well, I mean, they are dinosaurs. I get that part. I used to have a parakeet, a cockatoo, and I always used to like, this is what's happened to dinosaurs. All right, let's back this up. I ever sped up? I do now. Actually, we'll watch her at this speed, but I usually can speed her up a lot more. Yeah, I got oily skin and it's not scratching off, so let me know what you think. I learned to save the wrong species. Little raptors. They are little raptors. They will eat you. They will, I think, at least wait until you're dead, but don't hold me to that. Same two brain cells. They do eat scorpions, so pretty much they'll eat anything. They'll eat pork. They'll eat hamburger. You should see the stuff my friend feeds their chickens. All right. So this is Foodie. I almost die trying to take the stairs. Good times. To be fair. If it was the middle of the summer in Kuwait and I had to take the stairs too, I would probably be dying as well because I don't do heat. You little baby kitten. I am one of those people that will get sucked into a cat video every damn time. And they should wear little... My sister did that with her chickens.
Hi guys, welcome back. Just a forward note before starting the video. I was confused as to what channel to put this video on, but it was intended to be a vlog from my channel originally because I was doing a bit of exercise in one of my favorite activities, which is visit the camels.
Should I be checking the couples channel too?
So Salah just naturally became part of the video instead of just the cameraman, but he was more of a support throughout the video of sorts, so we decided it would still fit better on my channel. So enjoy! Look at these cute kittens outside of the store.
The babies. Look at these babies. Look at them. I love this age for kittens. I mean, I love all the stages, but like this age, they're like hypermobile and they're still exploring. Everything's still new, you know. I love this age of kittens.
Now, I know many are going to comment on the stray cat situation, but please remember, not all countries are the same as the USA and Canada when it comes to stray animal situations, for example. I see many people feed the cats and give them water all over Kuwait. I know of charities that help the stray cats every day as well. Yes, there are still many stray cats, and I wish I could help them all, but I do what I can.
When did Foodie become a stray cat rescuer aside from whatever the name of that cat that she has is? From my understanding, like, the Middle East is actually pretty good to their stray cats. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember hearing something to the effect of, like, the Prophet was a big cat fan, and so because the Prophet was a big fan of cats, like, most Muslim countries are pretty nice to their stray cat populations. Also, stray cats mean less vermin, so why wouldn't you be nice to them? Other than they can be annoying. Dead habit. Rosie's like, I donate my body to my cats. No. I don't think she... Oh.
It's like a heaven of kitten.
No. This one's like, how dare you pet my sister and not pet me? Exactly, Knight. Aww.
Look at them all, babe. Hi. Hi. I'm not your mom.
We're gonna keep these thoughts in our head. Oh, they look like little lions. Look at them. This one. Oh my god, if I were there, you'd be coming home with me, buddy. I got too many cats, but you'd still be coming home with me. This one's gonna grow up and he's gonna be the big cat in the yard. It's like, this is my yard. Oh my goodness. They don't really need
Look
their mom
at
at
these
this age.
adorable kittens.
Ooh. Aw. Yeah, see, they're not afraid of people. They're very curious. These cats are fine. She's been claimed. Biter babies. You will eat well for weeks. I know, Rocky. I know they don't need to be saved. I know they're perfectly fine where they're at, but gosh darn it, I want all of them. Ginger cats are amazing.
So cute.
Manila? Oh. Are you in the Philippines? Wait. No, Manila's in the Philippines, right? I have no idea. You want my cat? Maybe a Poto? The problem with the Maine Coon ragdolls is that they are incredibly lazy. And you have to keep them active or they just get obese. They're just that lazy. See, the thing is, Rupee, I don't think they need to be rescued. Because I know a lot of the countries like this, they treat the outdoor cats well because they're not assholes, basically. And the cats, you know, unless they get sick and stuff, which, you know. I know, I had a tabby cat, two orange tabbies, and both of them were amazing. I didn't have them at the same time, but I do miss my orange tabbies. Orange tabbies, man, they're like a whole, they're completely different personality-wise than any other cat. Oh my goodness. See, and these guys are clean, they're well fed. Oh my god, they're talkative. That's a tabby trait, the talking. No. Don't you dare pick that cat up. Leave the cat alone. Oh my god, put the cat down. Oh, see, the cat wants to run away from you.
Hey guys, it's very early morning here in the Kuwait desert, and
Is it sad that she walks better than Amber?
we came out here to see if we could see any camels, but I think it's a bit too early. They haven't let them out yet. I don't know what a camel keeper is called. I know for sheep it's a shepherd, but they have all this lush green here. It's been raining a lot. It's pretty humid, but it's not too bad. There's a slight breeze. It's not that hot yet. So it's not even 7 a.m. yet, so it's not that hot. But just nice to get a bit of a walking.
I love this random ass tire just off the side of the road. Why do they just pull off the side of the road and stuff like this? Like, it's so weird. I know it's because she doesn't like to be around actual people, but it's just weird the locations they choose to shoot at. I don't think this is particularly lovely scenery, especially with the tire hanging out.
I love the desert. Yeah. I'm gonna try to climb up this thing.
Why? So it's just like a random ass bathtub. Where are they? There's so much trash. When you see her like this, you can believe she's actually 350-ish. She just says very... Yeah, Foodie carries all of her fat in the front. It's like the worst way to carry fat. And it's kind of unusual for women.
Easy peasy. I'm on top of the world.
I can't tell if he's like really tall or if we're just shooting at a really weird angle. Is he shooting on a GoPro? Because this kind of looks like GoPro footage. Which isn't bad, it's just I recognize the weird distortion.
Gotta stay hydrated in the desert.
It's not a stone. I don't know what it is. They're on the side of the road somewhere, the end. I don't know where they are. They're just in a random spot in Kuwait. Theo. Rocky. Out of context, this could be like a scene out of Fallout.
So nice out here. Woo! Woo!
Hello guys, how are we doing?
I don't think I've ever seen him with a turban on.
Looking handsome, honey, your Kafia.
Thank you, babe. So it's 6 a.m. here in Kuwait Desert and it's too humid actually. We can stand the heat, but not the humid.
Dude, the humidity is always the worst.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Hey. Am I sweaty yet? Probably, yes.
Yeah, she does love her filters. I have no room to talk, but... Colorado. I don't not appreciate the beauty of the desert. I just don't feel like that was a particularly pretty part, but I don't know, maybe it was. Wait, Mr. Natural himself. Yeah, she's just got really bad weight, and there's nothing she can do about it. She just has, unfortunately, where she stores her weight is just... I waffle on if I think Sala is attractive or not. I mean, I get that he's like conventionally attractive, but like he's not my type. Smell that man through the screen. Yeah, he's not. I don't. It's gonna take a couple people to carry her out of there if she pops her ankle or something. Yes, he did, Allie the animator. Yes, those were the back-to-back naked trucker flap girls. It does kind of look like a little boat. Maybe it is a boat. Why? Why would it be there? I mean, they're right off of a road, so it could have fallen off the back of something. I'm really not gonna lie to you guys. I'm way more fascinated in the trash than I am anything else because that's kind of what I did for too many years. Camel trough. Wait, you're being serious? It's a camel trough? I thought it was a bathtub. I was gonna make a joke about slowly running towards a camera and claiming that it's loose skin, but...
We found some camels. Hi.
Do camels just roam wild? Or did they go to a camel farm? Oh, so they were out looking for the camels. Gotcha. Are they on a camp? Like, I gotta watch more of her shit because everything's so out of context for me. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, I whacked my ankle bone.
What are you doing?
Whoa, the camel is coming towards you, babe.
Yeah. Hi. Hi.
That doesn't look like the camel's happy to see you. Usually when anything does this, it's not usually a good sign. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Aw.
Oh, hi.
Oh, ew. He's doing something.
Yes, barf.
It's just puke on her. And she's just like unfazed by it? So it nuzzled her and then vomited on her? I don't see it. I'm not saying it didn't happen, I just can't tell when it's happening. Is it this one that's... Is it the littler one that's spitting on her? I don't know. Probably. Camels would probably eat humans. Yes, camels spit, from what I understand. Oh, it is? Alpacas definitely spit. Ew. Oh, has it not happened yet?
Doing something.
Yes, barf.
Did he barf or spit?
It's like they regurgitate their food, and then they, hello.
But
These are very, very big camels.
Cool.
Yeah.
cool. It's like he doesn't want to be there anymore.
Very nice. Hello.
When did it spit? I
Sit with
missed
the
it.
camels.
It's a huge camel.
That is a big camel.
Whoa. Hi.
So we
I'm sorry, I missed it. When its throat quivers, it comes out quick. Gotcha.
catch a very wonderful shot here with this oasis and the camels. And here's Chantal playing with these cute camels.
Hi, guys. This is huge camel.
Oh.
Hi.
I don't think it likes you.
Hi.
I
Hello,
don't
buddy.
know camel body language, but they don't look overly impressed.
There's sunglasses if you want.
No, I'm okay. Hello. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
It's going to get her. Just keep watching.
Hi.
Why are you staring at you?
Because he doesn't
I think
like
he's just
you.
smelling me. I don't know, but
I mean, I don't know a lot about camel language, but most animals, when they do this kind of a thing, they're like eyeballing you. That's not really friendly body language.
huge camels like this can carry between 375 to 900 pounds. So,
Oh. It can carry you.
yeah, they're very huge. This one is very, very, very huge. Are you a nice camel? Yes, you're a nice camel. The owner of the camels just came around and gave us full permission to play around with his camels.
So you were out playing with the camels without permission from the owner prior to this moment?
But I'll let you keep walking because, you know, you're left behind now because of me.
I mean, I still didn't see it, but the after effect is pretty funny. Llama spit can be acidic? Hang on, guys. What? Sorry. This is my concentration phase. I know I'm morbid. I just want to see it happen. I've never seen a camel spit before. Okay, this is her trying to make friends with it, and it very clearly not wanting to be friends. I don't know what I'm expecting to see either. Do 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 do. Maybe 5 seconds was too much. Okay, there goes its mouth. She's like, "Come on, bro, give it to me." You think she like antagonized it, knowing what she was gonna do? Okay, I saw it set its mouth.
Okay, you can see it's a little throat flex here. And then she's like, I don't see anything, though. I guess the camera didn't pick it up. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's what I thought then. I thought if it spits at you, it's kind of like, not necessarily a natural defense, but, well, I mean, yeah, maybe a natural defense is the word I'm looking for.
Oh!
Again, huh? Oh my god. Shit.
His reaction.
See you later.
Yeah, take a hint, bitch. Sorry, language.
What are you doing?
How's your feeling, babe?
Well, I got some camel spit right in my eyeball, so.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
See you later.
Oh, she's a female.
Ah, yeah, boobs. It like.
And that is Chantel. Yeah, boobs. That's Chantel right there. Gonna go nap. Bye, Christina. Have a good nap.
Literally went right in my eye.
Better luck next time, babe.
It's not even like he could not care less.
And here we are with more camels.
Hey. Is there such thing as a woolly camel? Can you like shave camels and make like camel fur yarn out of it?
Oh, babe, there's baby camels.
Oh, that got him excited. Right, the end. How you feeling, babe? That's odd. Not let's get you cleaned up, or did you get it on your face? It wasn't a, hey, do you need a wet wipe? We should clean your eyes out. Nothing. Better luck next time. That's a weird response to the situation. Should have taken the sunglasses off her. There is camel yarn? That's cool.
Best thing about the desert is the camels.
He says while squinting through camel spit. Ugh. She took it a lot better than I would have taken it. That would have been the end of the whole thing for me. I don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, bang. She didn't even wipe her face.
Filming Inception.
I do like the music. Sorry, it's not that funny. It's totally that funny. Whew. Just needs her tongue hanging out of her mouth. What's that, boy? You want to go for a ride? Want to go for a ride, boy? Oh, there is camel wool from Bactrian camels? Cool. Yeah, thank you, the end. Thank you. Yeah, an eye wash or something? She loves to go for rides. You like a ride, don't you? You want to go for a ride? Who wants to go for a ride, Foodie? Foodie want to go for a ride? Sorry.
Okay. I'm trying to go up the stairs.
It sounds to me like you've already gone up some stairs. I don't care for Foodie, so...
Good easy exercise.
Supposedly, yes, he has a job. I don't know doing what.
Right in the building.
This is where they live. It's a nice building.
What? I have to climb down the stairs.
I mean, you're the one that said you were going to take the stairs, so... No? I guess you could take the elevator? She does look like a Russian nesting doll, yes. Nobody cares for Chantel.
All right. 1, 2, 3, yell.
Let's go.
Was that encouragement or annoyance? I can't tell.
Keep going, baby.
You can do it!
You can do it, yalla.
Come
It's a
on,
very good
Foodie, you
exercise.
can do it. Put a little
Oh,
muscle to it. Why would you leave this in? Why? Why would you leave this in? Also, did you hear him grunt to kind of pick her up? Jesus. Whoosh.
I'm fine, babe. You okay?
Yeah, this is so bad you almost feel sorry for her. Almost. He supposedly sells some kind of like perfume spray or something.
I think one flight is enough for today.
One more? Okay.
I'm gonna take the elevator on whatever floor this is.
No, because she scared herself when she fell. So now she doesn't want to risk trying to take another flight. He can carry her? Really? Oh, thank you, Idiot Witch. And I don't mean that as an insult. That's your username. So why didn't she put this on the couples channel?
Okay, yalla, let's go.
Every day I can try to increase.
Alright, to be fair, to Foodie, clearly she is massively out of shape. So pushing anyone who's in this kind of a situation, pushing yourself past the point of comfort in this sort of a situation. Like, she's already fallen once. Typically, it seems to me when these kind of things happen, if you continue to push yourself, you just get clumsier because you're hitting a point of exhaustion. So let's just pretend for a minute like I'm not talking about Foodie and I'm talking about anyone else. And so I think it's a good decision to do something like a flight of stairs and then go from there. And then each time you go, maybe try to increase it by a flight, you know? That's not an unreasonable idea, as long as you actually increase the distance and you're not just like, oh, next time. So, like, I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea. And then you never know. You might surprise yourself eventually and be able to maybe do 2 flights at a go, kind of a thing. But I really don't feel like pushing yourself to the point where you're injuring yourself is a great idea, because once you're injured, then you can't do any of it, right? So I think it's a smart idea to do stuff like that. Kathy, your chickens are growing in your spare bedroom. Oh, okay. But, it's Foodie. It's hard to be nice to Foodie. Okay, so she doesn't get the views on her couples channel.
Soon I'll be able to walk the whole building.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I mean, because I'm not a complete asshole, I do kind of hope she gets better, but...
Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here with showing you the breakfast in bed that I made for us.
What the F am I looking at?
It's a typical breakfast around here. I don't usually eat breakfast, but I make this for Salah regularly. It's eggs and cheese and tomatoes, foil madames, sage bread, chicken mortadella for Salah, and a few french fries. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Maybe if she had showed it to me before they started eating it, I would have, like, not reacted that way. But halfway eaten, it doesn't look great. I know she started swimming because I saw the thumbnails, and I know she mentioned it in her first drinking ice water video. So this is an interesting plate, though. Is this the purpose of the plate? Is to have like the little serving cups on the side for like various, I'm assuming, dips and things? It's kind of neat. I'm not going to get mad at the girls for their clickbait titles because A, we should be expecting that at this point, and B, it's YouTube. You know, it's unfortunately how this shit works. So, well, it's only 6:22. Oh, we just did you. You have something new? I hate for you. Yeah, well, I was just double checking. This one's kind of a nothing burger, except for like the very end of it, so. Oh, and she cuts her hair. I'm gonna pick one that was like, well, there's the babies. There's the little baby cheeks. But they're bigger than that now. That was a month ago, so they're bigger than a month now. What else has Foodie got for us? If anything. I hate for you. The camel spitting on her is just fucking weird. Where was the swimming video? Is that on the couples channel? Is that called Miriam and Salah? Miriam and Salah? Oops, I think I had it. Nope, that's not it. I'm spelling something wrong. What's the name of her couples channel? Why? Why when I type in Foodie Beauty? This one particularly always pops up. I hate it. This local news. Sala and Chantel. Sala and Miriam? Oh, check her lives. I forget she does like lives every 5 seconds. That's what I was looking for.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, yo!
It's a bit dark, but that's okay, right?
Yeah,
It's relaxing.
it's almost coming.
Something big in my face.
No, wait.
No. Oh, this dark.
There's no chat.
What is it? Ew. I swear it bit me.
Don't worry, it's not harmful.
I hope not. Watch tomorrow I turn into a fly. Can I just say hey before we go swim, I guess? Hey, Ghostface. Salam alaikum.
This is way more entertaining.
Hello teacups, what's brewing? Welcome back to the channel. As you can hear, my voice is still a little hoarse.
Girl, same. Where did the name Lolcow come from? That's, is that from the farms or from Reddit? I can't remember. Is that a non-play? Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, alright. That makes sense, Bayo. Braunschweiger. Yeah, it did look like Braunschweiger. Get that beater dough. An excuse to have chips and cheese. Yeah, French fries. That's weird. Yeah, the I don't want to talk about it thing that both Foodie and Amber are pulling is just I don't care. Like I said in the last time we watched it, I don't care because until she says something about it, I don't give a shit. Because I'm not falling for it. Okay, look, nope.
That wasn't what I was trying to do, and I apologize. I'm going to quit doing what I was doing because it obviously doesn't work. My dogs didn't write anything naughty while I was away. Yeah, let's do milk tea. Let's do milk tea quickly. Oh, well, first off, that's a wig. And secondly, this is from a box, so. And I need to change the color. I'm actually going to start using a product called Overtone because I think the dye itself is starting to, like, frizz my hair out. So. I have a secret fudge recipe, too. It's a can of frosting and a bag of chocolate chips. Melt them together. You're welcome.
There's a distinct pony about me. Oh God, it's such a terrible joke. Sorry. As you can see, I've not become a better person in our time away. Yeah, my voice isn't great. I was horribly sick for about a week. I completely lost my voice for...
I wondered where she had gone because I knew she was coming to end of terms because she's a teacher, and I knew that's always like, she always kind of vanishes around that time because she's got to grade things and publish things, and I'm sorry about the freeze frame, but Overtone is good, and I'm getting like their chocolate brown and their extreme red because I like the color, but I just need something that's not necessarily like destroying my hair. And I've used Overtone before and I really liked it. Well, we're going to find out, Beyoung, because they do have a bunch of products that are for brown hair. I don't know if your hair is brown or like dark black or what have you, but we'll see how well the extreme red works because my actual color is very dark.
For 2 to 3 days, and because then I had to go back to work, even though it was slightly recovered, I then had to strain it all week. I'm debating next year getting one of those little mics. The art teacher has one where she uses a little microphone, and I don't know if maybe it's worth it. It just seems a bit weird when I'm wearing it, but if it means I don't have to do this, maybe it's worth a try. So what have you been up to? I am in pure survival mode right now, or at least I was. I've got 4 days off now because we have our regular weekend, and then we have 2 personal days that are available to us during the year that we can just take, no questions asked, as long as we give them enough notice. And my birthday is around now, so I always take them off around my birthday. Usually I go to Dubai, but I did agree. Who am I agreeing with? I did decide to save my money rather than travel this year. So, and if you follow the news at all, Dubai had terrible, terrible floods quite recently. I don't know what kind of state they're in right now. I did hear the other week they were maybe due for more rain. I haven't checked in because life's been crazy. But
man, I used to try to rock a mohawk, but it never really worked out for me. I'm always jealous of people who can like get the mohawk going.
I don't know the state of things right now, and so I decided just not to go. So there's a good chance I will spend at least one of these days doing some of the work that I have to do. But if I can get report cards done and grades done for the final unit, because the Ministry of Education report card is due sooner than our internal report card, then those are the 2 biggest things I need to get off my brain, and then it's just usual end of year admin. Other than that, been pretty chill, just recovering, doing all my work. Went grocery shopping today, guys. I brought you to show you this tiny grocery haul, except it's houseware. I'd been meaning to get some coasters, and I was looking when I was in Greece, and I didn't want like wooden ones or cork ones.
I didn't realize this was going to be more of a lifestyle vlog. I like when she talks about her life because it's interesting to me. Overtone excuse me, Overtone's product is really good. So yeah, you should definitely try the no color hair mask. It really will make your hair like super shiny actually. So give that a shot. If you want to try their product. I mean, I've used it before. I like it. That's the only reason I even mention it.
I wanted like nice, like coasters, ceramic, I suppose. But look how pretty these are.
Ooh, I like those.
They had some new things out in Lulu's, and this set was one of them. This was about $1, I think, maybe $1.50, and I got 2 of these. It's a bakeware, cookware, tableware thing. Look how pretty.
That is
it's
pretty.
Like $1.50, so that would be really good for a little bake whenever I want to use.
I do like her budgeting channel, Hellfire. I do enjoy it. I think she's very calming to listen to. Like, even when she's being snarky, she's pretty fun.
Use it. I was really pleased with it. I might make a cauliflower cheese. Nothing to do with Chantel, of course, but I enjoyed it and I thought I'd show you.
Yeah.
But speaking of Chantel, let's have a little look here. So we're going to be reacting to the new health issue revealed. She did almost get me to react to her first one when she was like, oh, I've got a health issue that she didn't want to talk about. So she turned on the camera to the internet. If you don't want to talk about it, why is the camera on? The question is debate people. Not the question, the answer. Wow.
I mean,
some more of this. The answer is to bait people in the hopes that they will watch her video and she'll get 2 sets of.
by the way, I have her sped up. She's not usually this animated. She's very calm and paced, and I normally listen to her at her normal rate because I find her relaxing to listen to, honestly, which is why I enjoy her budgeting channel as well. It's fascinating to see how she budgets because she's an expat. Well, she's not really an expat. She teaches English around the world, and right now she's in shit, I forget where she's at. Sorry, my English. I forget where she's at right now, but she's taught in all kinds of different countries, and it's just fascinating to me to see how she budgets and what she allocates her money for, and just in general, just like her life. Like, she recently, did she move teaching locations? And she had to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole to even leave the country and then to get into the other country that she was going to. It was really fascinating. Oman. She's in Oman. Thank you. But because she's taught in the Muslim countries and in that area around Kuwait for so long, now she's followed Foodie for a very long time. So she's always been a Foodie person. But since Foodie has moved, it's become even more fascinating because Milk Tea just like completely calls her on all of her crap constantly. Yeah, you missed the Amber part of it, Midori, sorry. But I'm gonna do a non-live reaction video too, so I mean you can still watch this one, but
views out of it. Actually, that whole video,
her snark is A-game level, man.
Felt really Amberlynn coded, where it's like a grab for sympathy, but I don't want to talk about it, and if you ask about it.
Are we doing this? Are we really doing this? Are we really doing Amberlynn coded? Are we really doing it? I mean, I don't hate it. I just want to make sure that we're all on board with the Amberlynn coded, because I hate giving it to her, but at the same time, she did kind of start it. So, but I do like, there's just something about saying Amberlynn coded that just like fits.
It's the equivalent of like vague posting on Facebook or Twitter. Like,
Vague
oh,
posting.
there's a problem, feel sympathy, but I don't want to talk about it, so I'll just announce it. And then somehow the answer is always, we're the assholes. But anyway, this one she did actually talk about it, so I figured, why not? We do have the bonus of there being no cameo on the beginning of this, so that's nice. And
hell yeah. I don't think she's done that the last couple videos, has she? I wonder if she's not chilling her cameo right now.
I suppose we should get into it.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Ooh, we got soft voice.
Welcome back to another video.
We have Miriam voice. I've mentioned before, Foodie has 2 different online personalities. Not, well, I mean, 2 online personalities. So if we take Foodie as Foodie, like Foodie is the whole, Foodie can be broken down into Chantel, which I understand is her real name, but there's Chantel, and then there's Miriam. And Miriam, this is Miriam. This right here is Miriam, the softly spoken, the modest woman, the humble woman. That's Miriam. And then Chantel is boobs. That's Chantel. So this right now, what we're getting, I understand that she's, you know, explaining her health to us, and I've watched this video. It's a moment for her, but this is Miriam. She's channeling Miriam here. She's not giving in to Chantel, I guess is kind of where I'm saying.
So this video is actually going to be about my previous video.
The previous video where she said nothing but said something but said nothing. Her health isn't our business, you guys.
Unless she makes it our business.
And I'm doing a lemon mukbang.
Oh, that is so bad for your teeth. Why are you doing that?
Like literally everyone has said that.
The pleasure and the pain. If my skin looks like oily, it's because I haven't been moisturizing my face like I should be.
She doesn't suffer from oily skin, she suffers from dryness, she's told us before. If her face is looking oily, it's because she's probably sweating and the filters can't keep up. Not that we can really see through anything because the filters, they'd be working right now. If I'm looking a mess, which I may well be, it's because I've done a full day out in the Omani heat, and frankly, I've had a rough time.
I put like I bought a moisturizer.
Yeah, she's pretty frank about the fact that like the heat out there is like murder. Because anytime Foodie's mentioned like, not wanting to be out in the heat, she's been Milk Tea's been very sympathetic about it because she understands what the heat is like. So
about 2 moisturizers from Lush. One I use regularly, the Skin's Shangri-La, and if you know Lush, you know that's one of the best ones.
I don't really like Lush products.
Thank you.
They always feel like overly scented. I know they're all meant to be all natural, but I just don't feel you get the value out of them. They're kind of overpriced anyway, but you just can't.
I'm not crazy about Lush as a product. Like I think it's too much.
Keep them long enough to get the value out. And there was a really, really nice Lush in Cardiff. I think it might be like the biggest one in Europe or something. It was like a flagship store they opened and it had like a spa features in the back and stuff. But I don't love them.
So I haven't really been using it. Like I go through bouts where I just don't care about my skincare routine. So no.
That attitude is true for anything. Like, I don't really care about my medicine. I don't really care about my plan.
Oh, I care. And I know that sounds so weird.
Lush's stuff can be really overpowering as far as their fragrance. I think there's only 2 of them that I really like, but I don't like it enough to buy it. So wait, Sala gets money from her cameos? Doesn't Sala just basically get all the money though because she can't have a bank account? She's not a citizen. Or something to that effect. Milk Tea has explained how she has an account. But she even said that in one of the countries where she was teaching, she had to have a male coworker go with her so that she could open the account because they didn't allow women to open accounts on their own. Yeah, they can be way overpowering, Hellfire. The Ultra Plant face wash and the sea salt scrub. I mean, those sound really nice.
Sounds completely normal for you.
She probably will never get it.
We don't need to be inside your head. We see your pattern of behavior. This is very status quo for you.
I'm trying my best to make you guys understand, but so I use this other moisturizer piece because it has cocoa butter, almond, and aloe, and I don't know, I just like I find it a bit too heavy.
I was gonna say cocoa butter, aloe, and I forget what the other one is, but that just sounds waxy and heavy for normal skin. Like maybe your hands, but not your face. You know what I'm saying?
And not greasy, but just heavy, that cocoa butter heaviness to use as like an everyday moisturizer. So I actually use it as a moisturizing mask.
We're very Amberlynn coded again, not necessarily in the face care, but in the sense of she's opened this up with, I have a health issue, and now she's like, oh, let me talk about my skincare first.
Let me talk about anything except the thing that I told you I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I can't figure out what Solace Khan is either. He clearly is not enamored with her, but he's getting something. Yeah, you can find a lot of the recipes for Lush stuff on the interwebs. Not so much their fragrances, but you can probably figure those out. Dolce di Corgi, I kind of wonder if that's not it, honestly.
I think part of it is the fact that she wants to lengthen the video, but also part of it, as we go through this, she seems really nervous, and you notice it more.
So I don't really waste it. Like a kind of an overnight mask, or just a mask when I'm not going to be putting on makeup and I'm just going to be staying at home. So yeah.
Make some eye contact then.
Yeah, Chantal has really shifty eyes anyway. Like, she has a hard time looking in any one direction for any length of time. But I did notice in this video, like, she barely made eye contact with the camera. And I think there's a layer of shame going on.
Yesterday, I did a video with
K-Buns. I definitely think they ended up conning each other.
where I said I had a new health problem.
Yeah, we were baited with it.
And I didn't really want to talk about what it was.
So it made complete sense to turn on the camera and do a vlog dedicated to it, titled with it.
There's just some times where I feel like more vulnerable and like I don't want to talk about certain personal things. It's not that I'm trying to like clickbait you guys.
It's 100% that she's trying to clickbait us. She wanted the views without sharing the problem.
I mean, it's why Amber does it.
And so she thought if she set it up, she'd see which way the wind was blowing in terms of the sympathy and then move from there.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. See, she catches shit I wouldn't have thought of. The whole, like... Yeah, the first video goes up.
Because they were both filmed on the same day. Because this one was filmed the same day that she was filming the other one. But she didn't post them the same day as far as I know. Or she didn't post them. I don't know, man. Her posting schedule's bizarre.
You know,
Oh, I didn't check how many views she got for it. I'm guessing she didn't get as many as she thought.
because I did have a new health issue, but I didn't really just want to talk about it. It's not something like, it's something that could potentially be serious, but it's not.
Potentially, but she's this worried about it? Potentially, hey?
Not like right now super serious, as long as I really start taking care of myself, so.
Spoiler alert, it's kind of serious, as is basically anything she deals with at this weight and this age.
And there's that.
And this is the thing, like, it's just like, I feel like just health
I like your philosophy, Dolce de Corgi.
wise, everything is just crumbling down.
Sorry to keep stopping. I'm not sorry to keep stopping, but it's part of my shtick. But there we go. I think that's a key sentence for this, because as I was watching this the first time, this is the second time I've watched it, I was looking, I was like, why are you being so evasive? Why do you, like, if her cat was any closer, she'd do a cat deflection. She's clearly uncomfortable talking. In a way, like, sometimes she acts like it because she does, like, fake vulnerability, but, and, like, the low BMI voice and all of that, we've all discussed that. But this, she does seem uncomfortable. She's got a lot of shifty eye. She's got a lot of, like, talking about the lemons, which really, we don't need the quirkiness, like, just talk about your issue. But she's not comfortable just doing it straight. And she's had so many issues kind of come to a boil recently, both literally and figuratively, that I don't think she does know what to do about it, because even though the obvious answer is, hey, take care of your health better and eat less and eat more of the right things and follow the instructions of the doctor, because not everything is weight related. It might be weight exasperated, but listen to the doctor. And those are things I don't think she feels capable of doing. I think she knows she won't listen, however destructive it might be to her. And the reality of that is really starting to set in, especially as she has fewer protections for her health here.
How weird is it to know yourself to the point where you know no matter what the issue is, you're just gonna let yourself deteriorate? Like, even though you know you could change, you also know you're just not gonna. And so now you're just settling in to resign yourself for the inevitable end. Like, how weird would that be? To not be able to tell yourself, hey, no, let's not do this. Like, to know that you're just gonna end, you know? One of the Tinder guys set it up. Sala appeared right after one wanted to set her up with his nephew, and she offered. I didn't realize, K-Buns, I didn't realize that she had, well, done that. I didn't realize, because I don't think I was watching her at that point. Yeah, K-Buns, she has said that she'd rather die fat and happy than... She's not happy, though. Does she look happy? You guys are mean. Yeah, you're mean, but you're probably accurate.
Fewer options because of the cost of health there, because she can't use her Canadian healthcare. She is there as a tourist. Like, she's going to have to pay for the nose for things, and she's no longer in a position where she's earning 20 grand a month.
And I'm not coming on here, to ask for...
How much is she making a month now? Like, everybody talks about how her views have taken a hit and how she's not making as much as she used to, but I mean, she's got to still be making something, right?
Sympathy, I'm just here to share my personal experiences in life.
So what was yesterday's video?
Good and bad, and regardless of the reception of them, basically. So, probably drink a lot of water in between.
These moments where she's like, oh, so she doesn't want to say it, because the response is basically going to be, for a lot of people, hey, you knew this. Hey, you knew these were potential problems. Hey, you've had the option to change them. She can't milk the sympathy she used to, because she can't refresh her audience the way she used to.
That's an interesting statement, too, the refreshing of the audience thing. You found a Tinder guy who was married. The audience was outraged. Then he wanted to set her up with his nephew. She took a whole wheelchair at I forget those are things. Unless you have been that morbidly obese that you can't understand her mindset. I mean, I guess, but like, I do watch 600 Pound Life, which I understand is not like every person on the planet, but like the ones that are successful are the ones who wake up and are like, I don't want the inevitable end, you know? But the ones who don't make it are the ones who are the most combative, so.
Quite a few new people that are watching me now.
There aren't that many new people, but she does want to lengthen the video.
See a lot of comments, I'm new here, I'm new here. So in case you...
I did check her channel. I think it was last night. I did check her channel and I tried to scroll back, and the videos she has on her channel are all from when her and Sala first started trying to do the couples thing. So, and then there were some very interesting ones that I don't understand why they're still there, considering the look she's going for, but...
Actually, a lot of my videos are privated, my old ones, so you can't really go back and see like the health journey from the beginning in a lot of ways.
So we're going to get a highly edited version of this now.
So basically...
Curated, edited as well.
Basically, I'll just give you like a recap of my health issues.
For all this video is 16 minutes, we would need a lot longer to go through the details of her health issues, but we'll see which one she cherry picks.
And then I'll explain what's wrong with me now. So, where do I even start?
Oh, that is
so
the
I'll
question.
just start with like obesity related illnesses. I don't want to get into like my whole health history, but currently the illnesses I have that are related to my morbid obesity. Sleep apnea, which I've had for years now. I don't even know how many years. I would have to think, and my brain's not braining. So, it's been.
I understand, Molly, but maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe she just doesn't care.
Years since I've had that.
The internet is forever, yes.
Had the whole sleep study done, which is horrible, by the way. I don't know, like when I'm forced to sleep.
Does anyone actually need this history lesson? I don't think we do. I really don't think there are that many new people. She's just retelling the stories so that she can skip past the new stuff pretty quickly.
Also, I mean, this is a lot of padding for Foodie, rewriting her history. She's trying to rewrite her history. I will give her credit for that, but she's not good at it. And unlike, you know, I always say this about Amber. Amber doesn't delete a whole lot. She does delete sometimes, but typically she just leaves shit up there because Amber is the queen of, I will ignore it if it doesn't serve my narrative. Like, she has no problem just not acknowledging things. So that's fine. Foodie, on the other hand, like, keeps trying to reinvent herself and all this kind of stuff, and oh, Hellfire, she's got so many issues, though.
A certain time, it just doesn't work for me. So, yeah, so that was interesting. But I got diagnosed with sleep apnea. How I knew I had sleep apnea, I get asked that a lot. Actually, my mother noticed.
I don't know. I guess you could not know that you have sleep apnea, I suppose. I just feel like the not breathing part would kind of be a good giveaway.
Wow, my eyes look bloodshot.
But I don't have sleep apnea, so I don't know. Oh yeah, she does mention her blood clots, the lung stuff, the skin infections. Well, she doesn't have ovarian cysts anymore. Gunnaret. I'm actually getting ready to wrap up. I'm not gonna lie. In jail.
Shot.
Stop getting distracted. Just keep on with your story, and no one can see the blood. Well, that was a poor freeze frame because it just makes her eyes look incredibly swollen. But
her eyes do look really swollen. They look swollen and they look like they're like projecting forward, if that makes sense. But that could be the filters. Yes, she officially has. She's had diabetes for a while. Not Amber. Foodie. I'm gonna go for about 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna hop off here around it'll be 7 my time. So I still got dinner.
No one can see the bloodshot nature of her eyes because everything is being filtered.
I'm just tired. So some weird noises going on. I hope they're not too distracting.
Edit it out and get on with it.
So I went to a cabin with my family. My grandfather like rented a cabin when he came down from Florida, and the whole family stayed there. This was years ago, you know, maybe in 2000.
She's had that that CPAP machine for a really long time. You say BiPAP though, Karen. Is that different?
Maybe in like 2018, 2017, 2018.
This, by the way, is the most detail we're going to get about any health issue at this point. Like, even with the real health issue, it comes in about 11 minutes in this. But even with the fact that there's a new one, she doesn't give that much detail, but she'll tell you all about her sleep apnea, because that's one she's already admitted to, so she's kind of more comfortable with it now.
I was always tired because I wasn't getting good sleep, and I would wake up, one indicator was I would wake up with pounding headaches. I would wake up in the night just like choking, and I wouldn't know why. And then one time I fell asleep on the sofa, like sitting up, even with my mom was there, and she's like, you know, cutie, you're like, you know, you need to get like sleep apnea assessment because you're like keep waking up and like get.
Can you imagine how her mom feels about this? Like, her mom works in the medical field, I think, either as like, I don't know, a nurse or a care assistant or something in like the care field.
She knew she had diabetes when she was in Canada though, Grunerette, didn't she? I mean, there's no way to go back and check. Oh, I say that. There's plenty of ways to look in the past and see if Chantel mentioned having diabetes in the past, but I'm almost positive she mentioned it at least once or twice during the Natter era. I didn't watch it I watched it through Milk Tea. So that's the only way I know. How Foodie's weight's distributed, Bang? She's mostly like, it's all in the front. If this were her body, her weight's like this. Like all of her weight's here on the front. It's like right under her breasts and all the way down. She's got a huge apron, fat apron, and like all of her weight's like way up high. Which is why people think she's pregnant a lot.
You observe her daughter having these things, and every time Chantal comes to visit, her being a bit worse off. Because as much as she tries to hide these things online, her mum sees her in person. And she knows that Chantal's never going to listen to anything. So can you imagine?
Until I had my sleep study, I would sleep like propped up on the couch in my apartment. And yeah, it was
Thank you, Joshna.
So finally, when I had my CPAP machine, it was like a relief, you know?
Bear in mind, when we do go through her historic videos, the whole Nada era, when she like wasn't using her CPAP on and off because it became a hostage with her abuse situation and the back and forth of, oh, I'm with her, I'm not with her.
I sleep well, and I've had it since. So I have sleep apnea.
Oh, like a DEXA scan? Yeah, that'd be interesting.
And if you don't get that rectified, it's very dangerous. It increases your blood pressure, and yeah, it's not, you have to get it treated eventually because it can lead to like heart problems. And
I wonder how dangerous she considers her enlarged heart and her super extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, both of which she's admitted to before this that she does not mention in this video at all. And didn't she have like high cholesterol at one point? It'd shock me if her cholesterol was not high. But didn't she mention that at one previous doctor visit now? And again, that doesn't come up in this. I mean, she's got so many things wrong with her. I'm not surprised she can't remember all of them, but a lot of things wrong with her are related and worsened by her current weight. And she just doesn't really acknowledge a lot of them. She focuses on one or two. That might be a protective issue within her brain of, I can't handle certain information, so I'm not gonna handle it. Or it might just be, hey, the most recently, she spends so much time erasing her past, she erases it for herself in a lot of ways.
I think it's the latter. I think when Foodie privates her videos and removes them from the public eye as far as she's concerned, I think that's a way of her being able to like just forget about it. Forget about it. Like, I think I've said this in other videos about Foodie where I say that Foodie rewrites her own past in a way that removes her from being a victim. I'm so sorry, excuse me. But like, you know, you hear her talk about her childhood and her youth, and she will always be the one who was in control of the situation, and so therefore she's not the victim. I think she kind of does that with her health as well. Like, she'll rewrite her health history in a way, or just ignore the chunks of it that she can't rewrite, in a way to make it so that she's not not a medical victim of various disorders, you know? I think she's just conveniently forgetting so that she can not have to deal with it, you know? But the problem is most of the crap that she has wrong with her, you can ignore it all you want, but it's still gonna catch up with you eventually, and probably sooner than later. Oh, okay, Buns, yes, my cats love when I make the bed. That's like their happy time. They gotta be under the blanket, they gotta be under the sheet. If I take the sheet off, the tabby cat likes to do like figure eights on the bed without the sheet on it. I have no idea why.
And sometimes death if I'm left untreated. So then a few years ago, I also had pulmonary embolisms, which I've had twice.
She still smokes.
The first time, I just noticed a lot of chest pain, and
Is she still smoking hashish?
like that went into my back and like in the lung area. So, and I was like so short of breath, more than usual. I couldn't even, and I just like, couldn't do anything without, well, like walking a few steps, I would be so out of breath, and more than usual.
I was about to say, without being unkind, that is her usual case. But there is a difference. Like, I used to have really bad asthma, and I sort of grew out of it, but it was really bad in my late teens and my first half of my 20s. I don't know what it was. When I moved to Japan, I think I had an issue with the tatami mats in my apartment. They just used to set my chest off. It was awful. And now I don't generally need an inhaler, but when I get sick, like I've been sick recently, I have to start taking one because there's a lot of pressure on my chest. So I get what she means in terms of, oh, it was really bad, but it's still pretty bad for her, but that's because of the choices she makes, because she smokes.
But I want to say, so I'm going to wrap up here. I want to say something about Foodie's facial expressions here, because my problem with this video is like her facial expressions just don't line up with what she's talking about. Or, she's, how to put this? She's trying to be serious, and she is trying to drum up sympathy, and she's trying to be raw and real with us. But, I mean, look at her face. She's got kind of a little bit of a, like, not a smirk, but she's got a little bit of a smile. I'm holding my thumb up to the video and covering up her upper face so I can just see her, like, her nose and her mouth. And and maybe it's the filter. Maybe the filter's doing it, but she's got this, like her eyes are very sly. She's in that area where you're kind of recollecting, also kind of making stuff up. Not necessarily lying, but you're just making things up. So it's almost like she's got Duper's Delight going on. She's got those sly eyes, and she's definitely in a zone where I would call it a lie zone if it were Amber. And it just, like, she's like this the entire video. It's not just the shifty eyes and the constantly deflecting to drink water or the lick the lemon thing. She just looks kind of happy through the whole video. And it's really weird to me. It just comes off strange. So, yeah, her eating the lemon is just weird. Well, I know Foodie lies. That's the thing. But, like, she's not lying this time. It's almost like she's happy to be telling us about her health problems. Like, she's happy she has them. It's just strange. Right, Dolce di Corgi. It looks like someone is acting sad as opposed to truly feeling that way. She is the worst actress, yes. If there's a raspberry reward, that's amazing. I know she wants to generate pity, but it's just like, it's so weird. It just gives me eerie feelings. She loves a health issue. Yeah, I mean, it's like when Amber tells us about her diagnoses. As soon as Amber gets around to telling us about whatever the hell she's going to the doctor for, it's going to be one of those situations. Like, I think it was the last time she got the lipedema. Not this past time, but the time before that. She was just like, you guys, I always knew that there was some weird reason why I couldn't lose weight. And it's because I've got lipedema. And she was like really excited about it. And it's like, that's not good news. Like, but it kind of is coming off like that here. I guess the fact that she has stands just weirds me out. Lee, maybe a little relief from not needing to remember to lie. Maybe. One-Eye John, you think it's because it makes her special? Oh, I should like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna wrap up, actually. You guys, if you don't watch Milk Tea and you like following Foodie, this is a great way to do it. I can't recommend her highly enough, honestly. She's literally the only Foodie reactor I watch. I know Alex dips into her every now and then, but I don't really view him as like a Foodie only reactor. But yeah, if you guys don't follow, not that she needs me to shill people for her, but she'll continue to make money. I know the Modest Miriam thing is her trying to rebrand and all that kind of stuff for whatever level of success it's coming in at. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up here. Thank you guys for joining me, and thanks for your input earlier in the video as far as like having the 2 different videos things. I'm glad that people seem to think that's a good idea. Oh, hang on, before I go, let's do this. Come on. Oh, there we go. I got 5 left to go, so I apparently get 10 of these a month, so I should probably start using them. Sorry, Curvy. Hey, there you go. So welcome, Bayung. Welcome, Joshna. I think I said that right. If I say your names wrong, just type them out phonetically for me. I'm dyslexic. It's a thing, unfortunately. Welcome, One-Eye John. Welcome, Cat Mom. Oh, welcome, Molly. Ha ha ha. Welcome to the interns. Mwah ha ha ha. So anyway, I'm gonna try to remember to do these as they pop up to me to be available. So I'll do them at the end of things. So to catch more people. I did like 5 of them at the beginning, and I was just like, I should have waited till there were more people. But welcome everybody to the interns. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Let's see, if you've made it this far, put a teacup. Sure, we'll go out on a teacup. Put a teacup or a teapot or tea in the comments section. Let me know you've been paying attention. And that's pretty much it. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Hope you all have a good weekend. Probably won't see people until Monday. Definitely see my members are on Tuesday. We'll have a members only stream on Tuesday. And sorry, Goonerat, I can't pick people, unfortunately. I do kind of wish I could do that. Like have like a lottery for it. That would be kind of neat. But I guess this is kind of a lottery, I guess. Because it randomly picks whoever. Though, Goonerat, apparently there's a setting that you need to make sure you have clicked that will allow for you to get the free memberships. If you don't have that turned on, then it will always skip you. So for those of you who are wondering, but I will see everybody I will see my members on Tuesday, and I will see everybody, I guess, the next time Amber posts. So bye.